Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Ground. And yes, that did go through, Lucas, onto the stream.
Okay, fair enough. At least people know why I'm laughing now.
Yeah. I'm here with Lucas, and we're gonna be drawing. I don't know what Lucas is gonna be drawing. I'm gonna be drawing
trying to,
support
at least.
That would be embarrassing. If one of these days I go into my file and recents and I open some kind of horrible porn.
Oh no, how awful.
That would be really embarrassing.
Oh, look, the porn is on your screen!
Nothing I could do. I did everything correct. The CSP lagged, my mouse glitched, and my Parkinson's activated. I did everything correct.
You did nothing wrong.
I did nothing
I'm gonna be
wrong.
eating cookies because I haven't had dinner.
Yeah.
For anyone who's watching or listening.
I should probably put some music on.
What is that Will Smith movie called in English? The one where he's distrusting of robots, and then the robots actually. Well, if you haven't seen it, it's a spoiler.
iRobot.
iRobot? Okay. It's someone saying, me, hey ChatGPT, you're a robot, you'll never experience human love. ChatGPT, and it's that scene that the robot goes, can you?
Yeah. I saw another meme, but I can't recite it on stream.
Oh no!
You know what? Maybe I should get that sound. So I can be fully racist on stream.
Okay. You mean you aren't?
No, I said fully. Let's see.
You mean you aren't?
Smoke alarm beep.
It was that noise. It occurred to me that it was that noise.
10 hours of silence occasionally broken by a smoke alarm. Thank you, YouTube. That's exactly what I wanted.
Can you link me the video? I need to read the comments for that.
Sure. Here you go. There we go. That's the sound I want.
Exactly what I imagined.
What is it? People complaining that they can't hear anything?
No.
Apparently people get so used to it that they just disregard it from being like they don't hear it.
Didn't you guys have that issue?
No, we had the opposite issue. We were so fucking pissed off that we threw it in the closet. Because again, the positioning of the fucking thing was annoying. And secondly, I guess none of us thought of actually changing the fucking battery. But then again, we didn't want to. Because the smoke alarm was right above the fucking stove and it went off every single fucking time. And Patrick actually has trauma from smoke alarms or just alarms in general.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets really antsy whenever there's high-pitched beeping, so we just took it out.
Oh, okay. One guy says, "Black man here. I don't hear anything."
Yeah, there we go.
The perfect sound silence. Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Okay, I'm gonna stop right now.
I'll be done in just a sec.
Oh, you're actually doing it? Okay.
No, no. Definitely not. I wouldn't
No.
do that. That would be horrible of me. That would make me a bad person.
How do I say this?
Hmm?
Actually, I'm not gonna.
Why? What's wrong, Lucas?
Nothing. Don't worry about it, bud.
There we go.
It kinda went through wrong. Can you play it again? Oh, there we go. It sounded muffled at first for some reason.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Is it your echo cancellation?
I don't think I have that on.
Okay.
Again!
Was that fine?
Yeah, that was fine.
Then I don't have my echo cancellation. Well, I do have my echo cancellation, but it's not interfering. Is it still muffled?
No.
Okay. Good. It wasn't the echo cancellation, it was the noise reduction, that was it.
That was it.
In any case, what I was referencing was the clip where Will Smith's like just reciting. It is directly from the movie. Can a robot make a beautiful picture? Paint a beautiful picture? Can a robot make a beautiful musical melody? And the robot's just thinking and thinking, and you know, opens its mouth and it's just, and the clip ends with Will Smith being really angry.
Okay.
Hey Lucas, I just lost 100 followers on Twitter.
Yeah, like you just won 1,000 followers on Twitter.
Unrelated. Let's see. This website's not working, not loading. That is
Oh?
disappointing. Yes,
What was it?
refsheet.net, where I've got all the references.
Oh.
That's annoying. Come on, website. Is it because of the EU laws?
Doubt?
You never know.
I wonder if I can access my account. Mail one at some point, I remember.
Is this loading to you? I'll just send you the link.
Mm-hmm. Let me check.
Oh, it loaded. I think. Well, the website loaded, but it's like super slow.
Yeah, it is slow for me as well. I guess it's the site.
Great. Just what I needed at this very moment.
Well, can you move on to the next one and just do this afterwards?
No, Lucas, I'm autistic. I need to go through every single thing one at a time. If I do it differently, it fucking upsets me, and then I shit my pants. Who's gonna change my diaper now that it's 3 a.m., Lucas? My carer's
stop
not
being
gonna do
fucking
it.
autistic and work on the next one.
Okay. Why didn't I think of that? Just
Damn
be
it.
happy.
Alec, really?
Well, I guess somebody's gonna clean that up. It's not me.
Again, move on to the next one, and then after you finish that one, you come back to this one. You don't even have to shoot so many of them from the order.
Man. I've offended black people and autistic people at the start of the stream. We're not even past the hour mark.
We're not even past the first hour mark.
Yeah. What a funny story, Mark. Anyway, how's your sex life?
Alec, have you considered killing yourself?
Yes. Next question.
Also, you said I'm offended, like we don't do this. I do that every single stream.
Yeah. Server error. We've encountered temporary error. Please try again in 30 seconds.
Like at this point, I would be surprised if we don't offend people during streams. You know? What? That was really quick.
Hey, it loaded. Finally.
Nice.
Too bad the gallery is empty. The thing I need.
Yeah. It's almost like you should have moved on to the next one, like I told you.
No. I don't think I will. Have you started yet, Lucas? I can't see
Yeah.
your screen. Okay. Well, at least
Wait,
one
no?
of us doing something. I don't have it brought up. I've got other stuff overlaying it.
Hmm. Funny enough, I was almost finishing at work today, and I'm thinking like, man, I can't wait to get home and just take a nap.
And then you
And
were
I
like,
just thinking and doing.
shit. I've got a stream to do. Fuck.
It was like, okay, right, yes. And it's not like I can be like, hey Alec, do you mind if we cancel it? We can do it on Saturday because I might have to cancel on Saturday.
I mean, you could have just said, we cancel, and we could have cancelled. It's fine. Would have slept.
Nah, I'm here already.
Patron has told me that there's a better way to get paid straight to your bank.
Wow.
Next thing you're telling me, they're gonna send me a check.
There's nothing more annoying than a check. I remember my first salaries were paid in check because they didn't manage to open my bank account yet. They were like, you can go and cash this on the bank. And my first one was like, oh my god, a check. I can go cash my check, and then I was really happy. But by the third one, I was like, fuck's sake, open my fucking bank account already.
I've had to cash a couple of checks in my lifetime for various reasons. A couple of them were because I was beta testing for like PS3 games at some point, and they paid in checks.
No.
It was not much, but it was something. And the other time was it was one of those companies where you could basically resell your DVDs and books and whatever else that had a barcode on it. And just pack it up. They would bring, like, come by, pick up the boxes, and then whatever was actually usable, they would send you a check. That was partially how I moved to Denmark at the time. Needed all the money I could get. Fun times.
Fun time. No, I cashed my first salary, something like that. And do you remember when I told you that I worked for a medical items, like medical stuff thing, fixing and checking their computers? And for a while, well, at some point, dude, I was like, okay, I don't have much money, can I pay you with a check? I was like, okay.
And it didn't clear?
I wasn't really happy about it. Huh?
And it didn't clear?
No, it like, I went to the bank and they were like, okay, you can't you can't cash this, you have to go to the, they had that like a different building like right next to the other one, but it had more people, so I had to wait again because they didn't give me a thing to go like priority because I was already waiting. I had to wait again. So I cashed that. Then I stopped working for that guy because it was like literally the worst job I had, because that guy was really fucking annoying. At one point, he's like desperate because I literally recommended to people and he didn't want to work with them. He wanted to work with me for some fucking reason. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I can go check it, but sure. I'm like, I can go look it up, but I have a trip. I really just can't do more than this. So yeah, kid. He called me kid basically. Like, can you come check it? And I'm like, I go. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be this much. I already fixed it. And then he's like, I don't have much money with me. Can I pay you in a check? And I'm like, no, I can't, because I have a trip. I literally can't go to the bank to cash it. But it's like, oh, you're gonna take all the money I have for chain and stuff. I'm like, I'm sorry, but I can't. And the guy was grumbling like I was taking money straight from him. I'm like, bro, you have to pay me. I work for you.
You were taking money straight from him.
Yeah, because I worked for it.
Yeah, so you worked for DSP, I guess. Well, again, he wanted you because you're abusable. I've told you before, like, my first real job really fucking blackpilled me.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, it killed any kind of
attachment.
No, any kind of like
joy.
Not even that, enthusiasm for. It killed any kind of enthusiasm for actually contributing and being happy about what I do and just doing things. That really, because again, I had to not only work for nothing and starve myself and overwork myself basically every fucking day of the week for 12 hours a day, but I also had to lie. I also had to fucking dodge a lot of things. I had to lie to others so that I could get paid, or so that I could have the potential of getting paid.
Right.
And in the end, I got stuck with nothing other than a huge amount of money still owed to me. Fucking homelessness and, well, a lifetime of trust issues.
Right.
And honestly, like, that goes for most of my early jobs, including the one where I worked for my brother.
Fun times.
Yeah. Because again, I fucking learned Illustrator in one night for him. And the amount of fucking ungratefulness during that time that I had to fucking experience as I'm fucking starving, as I'm fucking not able to pay my rent, and he's living it fucking up, and also telling me off for not doing shit fast enough for him, while not even like paying me anything. Yeah, I threw my phone down and basically said, I'm not doing anything for you anymore. I was with Yurka at the time. He was in the room. And yeah, I basically just went outside for an hour. And yeah, I basically went no contact with basically everyone for an hour.
Right.
And Yurka was actually concerned that I would basically just not return. I was that fucking pissed off.
Right, I can't imagine, man. I mean, that really sucks.
It's one thing when it's like somebody else, but it's another thing when it's your fucking family.
Yeah.
And I already had to like suffered like a lot of disappointment because of him before that, and yeah, I did not have a good time.
I can't imagine. Oh, you got the references?
No. I'm just working blindly.
Oh. Well, don't you have your previous drawings for reference?
That's what I'm saying as drawing blindly. It works as reference, but at the same time I'm not getting the rest of the reference.
Fair enough.
Kind of funny to look back on my job search history in England specifically. Because I think my life would have been so much different. And I know it's easy to think like, oh wow, if I got this thing, then it would have been so much. No, it literally would have been so much fucking different if I got that first job I applied for. Because it was in a print shop. And I would have actually learned so much about an aspect that I wanted to learn, and it would have even loosely connected into the area that I wanted to work in later.
It was one of those.
Well,
like, this happened.
Well, the thing is, the reason I say that is because I actually had an interview. And I can't tell you how many jobs I applied to that I couldn't even get to the interview stage.
Right.
They gave me an interview and they gave me a test. And I did the test. There was another girl other than me, and, well, they hired the girl.
Okay.
So that was it. Well, I'm guessing they hired the girl, because I think it was just us two at the time. Going for that.
Did you ever get an explanation as to why?
They don't owe you an explanation.
No, but sometimes they do give you one.
I've never have been given an explanation as to why I don't get a job. And I've applied to hundreds of jobs. I'm not even joking. I've never been given explanations. Whenever people are saying now these days, all of that shit is automated and they don't even see your CVs and shit. That's how it's been for the longest time, even before all the automation. Like, what they used to do is they just would look at your CV for like a couple of seconds and then they would throw it in the trash.
Right.
Or just move on to the next one. And the trash thing is usually metaphorical. But in this case, yeah, they used to get their paper CVs and they would just give it a glance. And because I also was there during the European immigration, aka the fucking borders are open. Let's go move to the UK so that we can earn easy money. And that's basically where a lot of my quote-unquote kin came from. And decided to give everyone a reputation. So whenever my name was viewed, they were like, well, this guy clearly doesn't know English. He clearly doesn't know anything about this. He's just applying because that's what they all do. So my name usually went into the trash. At least you can call that a conspiracy theory, but that's what I gather happens.
No, I believe you. That shit happens. It reminds me of a TV show, more like a Netflix show that I've been watching recently. Well, I watched it at a friend's house. We watched like 6 episodes. It is the most woke, dark humor show I've seen. It's amazing. Because it is about, minorities and shit, but they apply it in the best way we could have done in my country. It's basically called Palermo. Palermo is a place. Palermo Division. And they're like street guards. Not even police officers, like those people that are just hired to act like police people, but they're not. And they hired a lot of minorities.
Yeah.
Because on the show it makes them look a little bit better, but of course it doesn't work that way. And one of the guys is from Bolivia.
Yeah.
So they're always joking about that. At some point, 2 police officers come talk to the group, and they're like, "Well, you see, there's them Peruvians that are just setting stuff on fire," and they look at the guy, and they're like, "We're sorry," and then he's like, "I'm from Bolivia," and they just look at each other and dismiss it, and then they continue talking about the thing, and they're like, "Yeah, those them Peruvian people," and then they look at him again. "We're sorry." Like, not even caring. Or the moment where there's a Bolivian, strike in a part of the city. So they go to this guy and they're like, "Oh, you should probably go talk to them because you speak their language." And the guy's like, "Spanish?" They have a midget. Then there's the trans girl, then there's a woman in the wheelchair. There was a fat guy that gets shot in the first fucking episode.
Lucas, you can't say that on Twitch. People have been banned for calling other people fat. Oh no, now I've said
fat.
it.
I don't care.
Yeah, but the conversation's not about you, Lucas.
No, it's about a TV show. The guy's fat and he gets shot.
Yeah.
And the main guy is really, really awkward, so they say that he's the autistic one.
It's just like me, for real.
Yeah. I haven't seen season 2 because I still haven't finished the first one, but apparently in the second season, there's gonna be a black guy. There's gonna be, I think the other girl is also autistic. There's a girl that is actually autistic, and then there's the Down syndrome guy that they also hired. Again, it's woke and not at the same time, So yeah, again, I believe you when you say oh, they look at my name and they immediately throw it in the trash. I believe you because that show is basically a representation of that thing happening with that guy.
Yeah. I guess the other problem was again, this kind of happened during the kind of migration of people. Yeah. Why I'm so fucking anti-European Union. Because All this shit made me suffer. A lot.
Right.
Even though I did everything right, I did everything correct.
Did you though?
I did my paperwork. I mean, I eventually started not doing things correctly because there was no point. Like, I couldn't get anything.
Right.
So it's just like, well, I need to fucking live somehow.
Living is overrated. Nah, I get you, man. Okay, that sucks.
It did suck. It sucked all the life and joy out of me. So whenever you ask me, like, why are you like this? Well, Lucas, let me tell you the tale about how all this life and joy was sucked out of me.
Best suck of your life?
No. It sucked. In the bad way. There were no good points. Quite frankly, all of it was terrible. The only good points are the country itself. That was it.
Right.
Otherwise, all the experiences were absolute garbage.
It does sound like it.
Like, even the 3D course. Like, yeah, I got to know people. But as Henrik says, like, if I knew what I know now, it would have gone very fucking differently.
Right.
Problem is, they lie to you. When you sign up and you are fucking... You get contractually fucking written into this fucking course. Essentially. And then it becomes a case of, well, I've come this far, I might as well finish it.
Right.
And unfortunately, that's an easy trap to fucking fall into.
Did they ever actually disintegrate that course, or is it still going?
I don't know. I haven't checked up on it many years, but they probably did. Like, a lot of the teachers have moved on to better pastures. Like, good for them. I don't know if David Bowie's still alive or not, but I kind of don't care at the same time. Like, I will admit that guy gave me preferential treatment because I was like marginally better than other people. Like, in terms of just art and like the quality.
Yeah.
But again, it's not like I fucking didn't suffer with him.
Right.
Like, I suffered as much as everybody else did. In fact, there were a couple of moments where he specifically targeted me and Henrik.
Okay.
Like, I think I told you, but that one time we usually had like a student email system that they made us use. Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, they made us use like a university student email or communication system, and nobody used it because, well, they were monitoring us and we didn't want to fucking We wanted to
get
keep
monitored for
some.
obvious reasons.
Yeah, we wanted to keep some of our fucking privacy because the teachers would get butt mad if we talked back. So we slowly stopped, we slowly started excluding them from every source of communication. Didn't matter who it was, even teachers that we thought were on quote unquote our side. I eventually did the backstabby thing where they would report to the others, and it would come back to us, and it's like, well, guess we're gonna exclude you guys as well.
That's scummy.
Yeah. In any case, there were a couple of times where he picked on us. Like the first time, okay, I will admit that's on us because apparently we didn't completely do the student registration properly for our final year because they changed how it worked from previous times.
Right.
And we thought we did it properly, but apparently we didn't. And we came in, and David Bowie is there, and he's like, "Who the fuck are you two?" And it was very confusing to us because he knows who we are.
Yeah.
But he was making this a public show, a public demeaning show, where he's like, "Who the fuck are you two?"
A display of power, basically.
Yeah. And we're like, "Well, we're in your class. We're part of this course." And he's like, "No, you're not." And I'm like, "Yes, we are." And he's like, "Well, show me your name. Where's your name on the list?" And my name's not on the list. Henrik's name's not on the list. And he's like, "Did you guys do the registration properly?" And we're like, "Yeah." "Well, if you did, you would be on the list. Go back to the fucking main building and register properly." Like,
okay.
And we're like, "What now? Class is about to start." And he's like, "Yeah, get the fuck out of my class." So we left. And we went to the main building, and yeah, we had to do another thing that I guess we weren't told to do. Fair enough. And it's like, yeah, that thing is on us, but you don't have to be such a fucking dick about it. And
exactly.
Okay. And yeah, it's like, okay, so that's a thing. So we can go on with the course. And every time he got a little bit of anytime he wanted to flash his powers of being in charge of this course, because guess what? He is the main guy of this course. He is the one in charge of it. Anytime he wanted to do this, he would. And sometimes he would have one-on-ones with in his office where people went and he berated them. And it's like, well, isn't that just fucking great? So, and quite often he was very drunk as well. Like he drank on company time.
Right.
So, and it was obvious because he would be constantly sloshed, and he never taught us anything. In any case, the point I was making is that whenever he did want to do a lecture on something, we had a course coming up where we had to do an assignment. Was coming up where we had to do a thing in motion builder, I think. The software was motion builder, and this was before it was completely integrated into Autodesk. This was a little bit. I think it was a little bit earlier, where the current motion builder UI is almost unrecognizable from what we had to work with. And it was a lot more unstable back then as well, where it... My god, working in it was absolutely terrible. Objects would, for some reason, lose their permanence, or they would fuck up the entire scene. They would get unlinked from everything. And you trying to I'm just speaking from memory, you trying to fucking manipulate them in the 3D space would fuck everything up. It was It was comparable to moving an image within Word.
In Word?
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
oh God.
comparable to that. So we were like, okay, well, we're gonna learn Motion Builder. He sent out an email to everybody that it's going to take place on this day, during this week. And the thing with Henrik and me is that we lived pretty far away from the university. We had to take 2 buses to reach the university, basically, and it was like over an hour trip.
Jeez.
And Henrik couldn't get his student funding because there was some kind of stupid hiccup with the government. So he was living extremely frugally, and because of that, he tried to not use the bus as much as possible, and we would rather use it for like food and stuff.
Yeah.
And well, I always had fucking bad fucking finances. Plus, this was right after my dad's death, so our finances were completely shattered. So it's like, yeah, okay, cool. So we mostly worked from home. We didn't go in a lot of times because, again, it was kind of pointless because there were no lectures.
Right.
He wouldn't teach us anything. We would come in and thanks for the raid.
Thank you for the raid.
Mascara de Live. What's up, boys? Hello, Favor Dust.
Hello.
I'm just trauma dumping. The usual.
We're complaining about the UK's educational system when it comes to college.
Well, it was particularly specifically my course.
Yeah, I haven't been to the UK.
Yeah, but basically, where was I? Oh yeah, so yeah, we would get these emails.
Just read the PDF. All the information is in there.
No. So he says, like, okay, we have to come in during this day, this week, and he's going to show us how to work Motion Builder. I was like, okay, cool. So Henrik and I set out that we're going to take the bus to there.
Yeah.
So we go. The day arrives. We go. We arrive to class. Eventually, David Bowie shows up, and he's like, "Well, what are you guys doing here?" And I'm like, "Well, you're supposed to teach the thing." And he's like, "No, that was last week." And I'm like, "What do you mean that was last week? It says here on the fucking date that's the day." And he's like, "Yeah, but we decided to do it the last week. If you guys actually came in, you would have known." And it's like, okay. Okay, cool. So we're like, well, how are we supposed to pass the class? And he's like, well, that's not my problem. And we're like, okay, that's great. And we're like, turn to the upper people, and he's like, no, none of you are like allowed to teach them this. Teach what we went through. And at that point, you're like, oh, you motherfucker.
Lovely.
Mascara de Lice, what's up, y'all? I'm leaving my fellows here. I'm so tired. Good night. See ya, man. Thanks for the
Good night. Bro left us in a daycare. Oh, this is probably the worst daycare you could have ended up in.
Yeah.
You're gonna learn so much awful stuff.
Have a good night.
Good night. Thank you for the raid.
But yeah, so we went home eventually. Like we sat there, as usual. He's like, "Yeah, just do whatever," and he left to his office. So we're just sitting there, and one of the guys, Adrian, just kind of like leans over, and he's like, Don't worry, he didn't show us anything outside, like outside the fucking in software tutorial. And we're like, oh, okay. Like they say, like, yeah, we did do some motion capture and stuff, but if you want to learn the software,
you gotta learn it yourself.
yeah, you could just go through the tutorial. And we're like, well, cool, okay, cool. So we just left and went back home. We opened the software and we installed it. And it doesn't work. It doesn't fucking work. None of it fucking wants to work. As I say, we put the object into the scene, we manipulate something, and suddenly the object in the back rotates. And we're like, we didn't touch it. What the fuck? You know? Like we had like this record player in the scene, and I don't know if you watched the cartoon 9. Like it's a 3D kind of like Pixar-ish cartoon where you had like these puppets, not puppets, but like they were like cloth dolls, basically.
Okay, no, that doesn't read to me.
Point is, one assignment we had to recreate one of those dolls. Like there were 9 in total, and I think I made either 6 or 8. I think it was 6. So I recreated that one, and Henrik made one who was like the leader of the puppets. So we had those, we rigged them, we textured them, we got them into the scene, and we made the record player, and we were like, well, I guess we can just animate them then. And like the thing with the animation, the motion capture course or assignment was that we had to get them to, we had to clean up the animation, and we had to have them dance, essentially. So that's what we were trying to do, and we were like, well, we have to use Motion Builder, we have to use PDS Max and Maya to complete the assignment. And we were trying to do this in Motion Builder, so
yeah,
it was just not working out. It was just not working out. Things kept collapsing around us, and we were like, we started scanning through the fucking assignment. It was like, well, it doesn't say we have to do all of it in fucking Motion Builder. Fuck it. So
you grab a loophole.
Yeah, we decided to legally just kind of go through the entire assignment. Like, try to see if it's like, oh, does it say that we absolutely have to use it? No. So we didn't. So we opened up 3ds Max and we animated it there, like in the last days, barely slept, because we basically had to start completely over, and we were running out of time. And we got some parts we couldn't even render it, we had to record it from the scene of 6 and 1 dancing.
Okay.
Like there's like an in scene renderer, which basically what you see is what it renders into a video format. It's like very, very badly lit, but it did the job. So just to relay things.
Except on that moment.
Well, no, that was fine. So we were doing this in 3ds Max, and yeah, we get it done. Kanika, as usual, got really fucking sick.
Yeah.
And yeah, we go to present it. They see, like, we start seeing what people are working on, and every single one of them has the same exact dancing animation from the motion capture.
Yeah.
Some of them have like lead in like animation where the characters walk in and walk up. But most of them just have the animation cleaned up and with their characters, and that's it. And then our animation starts, and we actually animated like a lead up. A lot of the dancing that we did was the same animation looped but through different camera angles. So we abused like actual animation tricks.
Yeah.
And yeah, we played the animation, and the teachers are sitting there like, well, that's not what we asked for. And we're like, no, that doesn't say in the assignment. And they're like, well, you're supposed to work with the animation footage. And we're like, well, we were never given it, and we were forbidden from working with it or asking anybody else about it. And then they're like, well, you also didn't use Motion Builder. And I'm like, well, it doesn't say anywhere in the fucking assignment that I have to use it. And one guy, one of the good teachers, really wanted to fail us for it.
Uh-huh.
And to this day, I fucking remember him for that specific thing. Where everybody else was like, yeah, okay, well, I guess it works, and he really wanted to fail us. And even though the fucking assignment clearly states that we did everything properly. And we barely got a passing grade, and because of that barely passing grade, my overall grade was affected.
Mm.
So that's the story of how David Bowie fucked us over with that specific assignment.
Lovely.
Like, thanks, man. I appreciate you.
Thank ya.
And then during the final stretch, when we had to fucking give our, we had to present our final personal projects, I ended up not being able to do the thing I wanted the way I wanted it. I wanted it to look like a game, but I couldn't because the software that we got introduced to during our year ironically was discontinued in the same fucking year, and it was now abandoned. And it started barely fucking working. So I was like, well, that's fucking great. And everybody moved on to something else. So I was like, well, I guess I can barely use this now. And all my plans kind of fell through in that aspect. So I had to do it differently. But I was like, okay, fine, whatever. But that obviously ate into my overtime. And here's the thing, like, because of the other issues with other assignments, that ate into my personal project time quite a lot. So I could barely finish even what I had. So, whatever, cool. I got it done to a point, at least, for the presentation, for the grading. And the problem is I didn't have time to put sound in. I couldn't edit it where it has sounds and other stuff.
Yeah. The fuck?
And I had to present it without sound. So I did. People liked it, but it was disappointing. Like, fair enough. David Bowie was like half asleep during the presentations as usual, because again, he's fucking drunk.
Drunk because he gets drunk as his ass.
Yeah, but generally, like, yeah, one of the questions was like, why is there's no sound? I'm like, well, I ran out of time. So, fine, whatever. It comes in, a new date comes in, I re-render some stuff. I actually do the sound and everything. Sound design. And we get the final presentations where people from the industry come in and we have to show them our work and like present our projects and everything else. Basically sell ourselves to potential future employees. So we're doing that, and I did a couple of fun things during that. where again managed to get people to believe that my computer crashed every time they saw my animation. And stuff like that. But yeah, David Bowie eventually came up, started watching my animation, saw that I was re-rendered. Suddenly heard that there's sound now. Watched my animation, got annoyed, fucking slapped me in the face.
What?
And then asked me why was there no sound for your like submission. And I'm like, well, I told you I didn't have time. And he's like, well, I hope you like having a lower grade then.
I am.
Again, I barely fucking... Like, I did get a bachelor... I got my bachelor's, obviously. I did finish the course. But the thing is, like...
You know what you should be rewarded with?
Hold on. I did, like, get the thing. The thing that he was upset with is that I guess he wanted me to finish with a bachelor's with honors, which is like a higher grade of bachelor's. And I was just barely missing from that. And I guess I barely hit that. And yeah, the slap part was real. He fucking turned around he basically turned... He put the headphones off. He put them on the table, turned to me, and fucking slapped me in the face.
How the fuck did you not kill the guy? Again, you should have been awarded with not killing anyone or on your time around there.
You misunderstand, Lucas, the absolute fucking mind state of everyone during that time. We were all basically brain dead at that point. Where we just wanted this to be fucking over.
That
like,
would...
one girl almost had a fucking mental breakdown. I remember sitting outside with her, talking to her, and she was rambling like a fucking lunatic. Her hands were trembling like if she got Parkinson's. Because, like, they were driving us insane with all the stuff.
That would not have quelched... Like, even the tiredness would not quelch my anger, Alec. That's the thing.
Yeah, and the thing is, again, we tried to get rid of him after our course ended. So that the future students wouldn't have to fucking suffer as we did.
Yeah.
But we couldn't get rid of him. Because, again, he was the head of the course. So he knew people, and they had his back. Every single fucking time.
Guess that happens in every fucking country.
Yeah. I did learn later that at some point his father died. Because, again, David Bowie was like in his 70s, so his dad was probably in his 90s.
Yeah.
And because his dad died, he basically took a break from teaching or whatever.
Yeah.
And Ken, the guy who wanted to fail me, was in charge of the course. And apparently the course went up incredibly in quality during that time. But I'm guessing he came back eventually. I don't know. I visited those presentations like while I was living there.
Yeah.
Just to check out on how things are going every now and then, but things were improving, I will say that. People actually had better education than we did, so good for them. Some of them actually went on to work really good jobs.
In the industry?
Yeah. And again, I kind of landed in this period of 2008, where we had the economic crisis. That was the time during where I was supposed to join the industry, but the industry was doing mass fucking layoffs because of it. And
right.
I couldn't even get a part-time thing for my sandwich course. The sandwich course was basically like in the middle of your course, you get a third year where you're working at a real company and you're getting practical experience.
Right.
But like, I will say 80% of us couldn't get anything, and the ones that did get in, didn't return to the course. Because they were like, well, I don't know if I'll be able to get another job.
Not only that, but...
So they just stayed, and I think Reese was one of the people who didn't come back, but that was because he was just having trouble to keep up and work and do other shit. So he just left after the second year.
Not only that, but the people that got jobs in the industry also, like part-time jobs, also probably felt like I'm probably learning more here than in the actual.
That was the thing. Like, yeah, everybody said like, yeah, I'm learning way more here than the fucking course. I'm gonna just stay here, and everybody was like, yeah, I don't need a bachelor's. Fuck it.
Right.
So yeah.
Again, how did you not punch the guy?
Honestly, when he did it, I started laughing. If I'm being real, when he fucking slapped me, I actually started laughing. And
Was it an awkward laugh or a genuine laugh?
No, it was I was so taken aback that I just started laughing. I was like, the fuck?
Jeez.
So, and then he keeps talking to me, and I think that made him even more mad, and that's when he just trotted off somewhere else. But yeah, I just started fucking laughing. I guess it also didn't help that I was also kind of drunk.
Oh, okay. Well, they should have started with that.
Because during those presentations, I was sneaking off and drinking cider on the side with some others.
Okay, that explains a lot, man.
Which also didn't help that the building that we were presenting in was a glass building, and it was in the middle of summer, so it was really fucking hot. But we also had to wear suits.
Oh no!
So not only was like everybody drinking, but we were all reeking of fucking alcohol.
Jeez.
In any case, it wasn't a good time.
I can imagine.
Shit fucking sucked.
Jesus Christ, man. But hey, you're a scientist now.
I am a scientist. I am a scientist. I'm a scientist. Yeah. I have a bachelor's in science. I am technically a scientist. What kind of science? Computer science.
It counts.
Well, it technically counts. Again, this was before they like made this type of stuff specifically for art. So technically, I'm a computer major.
Right. Also, did you see the stuff I sent you on Discord?
No. I see 10 messages, but I was drawing while I was doing this stuff.
I thought you were gonna see it.
No. Unlike somebody, I can multitask. Ah, there we go. I see. I wonder if it loads now. But no, I did not. I did see that there was like 8 and then 10 messages, but yeah, that's fine.
And you didn't worry that I was sending you like 10 messages?
Well, I'm working, so no. No, this image will probably help me in the current case.
For anyone wondering, the site with the I managed to get the site with the reference key needs working, so I sent him the reference.
Yeah. But I thought he was on Twitter sending me memes while talking about stuff, so I ignored it. Because you do that.
No, you're lying. That's an awful lie, Alec. Why are you lying? Why are you fucking lying?
Stop fucking lying!
Eric says, I'm not mad. I'm angry! I am an angry scientist!
Yeah. I don't know if Henrik was there for me being slapped. I think he was, but I'm not sure. Hey Henrik, were you there when David Bowie fucking slapped me in the face during the final presentation thing? Because I didn't upload the fucking the animation with sound. And he was mad about it. The thing is, like, he did it like in full view of everybody else as well. So it's like,
right.
It's not like he took me aside and slapped me. It's like in full view of everybody.
Yeah. And no one reports that shit. Because of course.
No. Again, I just wanted to be done with the course at that point, and I just wanted to leave and never think about it again. I think that goes for everybody. Henrik doesn't remember. Yeah. Okay. He might have been somewhere else. Henrik also got sick a lot during this time, so...
From what you tell me, it sounds like everyone was sick in one way or another.
Well, again, like one girl, Eva, she was having a fucking mental breakdown at some point as we were like, and like after one of our presentations, because again, it's not the problem was not the presentations themselves. It was the she was having a mental breakdown because of the research assignment. And it was basically, the research assignment was so fucking weird because they were like, okay, you have to research this topic and you have to present it in this particular way, but you mustn't like go in any direction other than how we tell you to present it. And if
is that a project?
And if you do it this, like, if you don't fill in these specific fucking requirements, you're going to fail. And we kept trying to present these projects, and they were like, no, you didn't do this, you will fail, redo the thing. And again, it's like, it goes on, no, you didn't do it this way, you're going to fail, redo it. And at some point, people were just really like at the point of like almost mental breakdowns because we don't know what they want from us. We technically follow every instruction that they give us, and then they come back and say, no, that's wrong. And they don't tell us exactly what is actually wrong. That was the worst part. So you're like, you're left there wondering,
what the fuck do I fix?
What do I fix? So you're starting to think like, oh, okay, well, okay, maybe it's this, and then you present it again. And again, I have to bring another thing up. We have to complete a personal project by the end of the year. We have to do a bunch of other projects alongside of that. We have to do these presentations weekly.
Jeez.
So they take a lot of time. It's not just like you come in for an hour or two or something. No, we're there like for several fucking hours in this building as everybody fumbles through their thing. We get nothing out of it. We go back home, everybody's exhausted from the fucking thing, and nothing ever gets done. Nothing ever got done. The reason my project was incomplete is because of these fucking presentations.
And you had to take 2 buses to go and present it.
Yeah, Yeah, again, the bus trip was like over an hour. Ah, fuck's sake, it sucked.
I can tell it sucked, man. Feather says, thank goodness I'm too braided for higher education.
Honestly, it's a waste of fucking time. Don't worry about it. You're better off not having higher education. If you want higher education, go for a fucking skill like welding or something, which actually gets you a fucking job. Yeah, or take
but the
a course.
Courses that are like 6 months and they give you a certification.
Yeah, like something that will actually give you a fucking job.
Or a skill.
Or if you really want to learn some kind of fucking... Oh, I want to be a 3D artist. You can. Just go on YouTube. Everything's on fucking YouTube. Everything... All these courses are way too expensive and they don't teach you anything. Everybody's fucking lazy. And nothing actually gets fucking shown to you. Nothing but fucking fake promises and shit. We were supposed to have...
Just look at Alec and us.
We were supposed to have a trip at some point, which is provided by the course funding. What's the course funding? Well, everybody, like, obviously pays for the course, and a lot of that money gets left over for like for this, for that, for this exhibition, maybe for a trip. And we were supposed to have a trip to a place, all of us.
Yeah.
That trip never fucking happened. David Bowie pocketed the money.
I was gonna say, who pocketed the money?
Guess who?
Yeah, I know now. Timago says, change the world. My final message, goodbye.
Change
Bye-bye.
the world. My final message. Goodbye.
Is that a reference to something?
Yes. It's a meme.
Okay.
Type in on
I have no
YouTube.
clue.
Type in on YouTube. My final message changed the world. It's a meme. You've heard of
Okay.
it. You've heard at least the audio. And it
Maybe?
ends. And it's a very like scuffed audio. My final message. Change the world. Goodbye. And then it just goes dum 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 dum.
Oh, this fucking thing!
Yes, that's what it's referencing.
Okay, it didn't register with me. I guess it was hitting that part of my brain.
Yeah.
In any case, I was saying before, yeah, just don't take higher education. Just look at I and me. He's a scientist. I'm a lawyer, and yet we're here.
He's a lawyer and a doctor.
I'm not a doctor. I was trying to be a doctor.
Technically, you are.
No, I was trying to be a doctor.
Yeah, technically, you're a doctor.
No, I'm a lawyer. I have an actual law school degree, for anyone wondering. Yes, I'm not joking.
This says here in Germany, my school education was certainly questionable. I live, let's say, in a more provincial, rural area.
Dr. Law says shit.
Dr. Law. You think he was gone, but no, he was in surgery. Dr. Law. When you don't know who to sue when your doctor fucks up, you know who to call. Dr. Law. I object to the patient dying. Dr. Law.
Yeah, Dorcas said, I object to his death.
That's what I read.
Yeah. Brother says, but hey, it also made it easier to be somewhat lazy. That's...
I'm just glad I can draw, otherwise I'd be on the fucking street right now.
I wish I could say the same, but I'm not on the streets. I have an office job, but I live with my parents.
I wish I could live with my parents. The bills would be so much less. I tried living with my grandma, but that didn't work out. Yeah, like, have you considered killing yourself? Yes.
We already discussed
Many
that.
times. Henrik says, time for you to get an injection of justice.
Segida.
He's got 20 cc's of tossing the book at them.
Oh no.
Man, I can smell this thing from my tablet.
The what now?
The thing I drew. Yeah, it was the description was dead tired after she's been awake for all night gaming. So yeah, I can smell it from here.
Oh no. Smells like energy drinks and bad decisions. Also probably
Speaking
fit.
of energy drinks and bad decisions, I'm gonna have a sippy sip.
Eh.
Yeah, well, next one. Next one.
Continue.
Ah, I'm drawing 2 slugs this month.
Oh?
There was one slug lady I had to draw, now there's another slug lady.
Okay. As long as they're not like the slug ladies that Korean artist drew at some point.
Well, there was this one that I drew.
Do you remember that?
No, here's this.
The guy who makes the snake lady?
One. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember. There was this one. And here was this was the reference.
Oh, okay.
And did a lot of things on my own, like my own take.
Right.
Here's the current one. I'm not gonna send the whole thing. Just enough. I guess you can.
Okay.
I guess you can delete all the references you sent me now.
That's good. Would you want to keep this in case the shit goes down again?
That's fine. If it goes down again, I'll just complain and do it again.
Okay. Fair enough. There goes all of them.
Okay, let's see. Don't even remember how we got into the topic of education.
Because we were talking about your first job and how they made you blackpilled, and then you started talking about stuff happening in the UK.
I mean, I still don't see how that's related to my education and David Bowie specifically. I'm a little bit confused how we got here. Oh well.
Oh well. I don't know, the only thing I remember from the start of the stream is your new your new sound bit.
I don't know what you're talking about, Lucas.
No, you don't. Of course not. God damn it. I hope no one is actually checking their fucking vocal alarm right now. But yeah, how we started there, ended up there, I have no clue at the moment.
I mean, it might have been related to the 2008 thing somehow, but whatever.
Probably.
I don't remember. At this point, I barely remember what I was talking about last stream.
Do you remember what we talked about last stream?
No, that's what I mean.
I don't remember ever. And my memory is failing me a lot.
Like, I no joke, when I, like, edited that Hollow Knight DSP thing, I don't remember saying most of that shit.
Eh. Well, it was a lot. It was like 40 minutes, man.
I mean, still, even if it was a lot, like, I don't remember anything that I said that time. Like, the only thing I remember from our previous conversations, for the most part, is beer is stored in the boobs. That's it.
Oh, that fucking thing.
And that's not on any stream.
No. No. Oh, fuck. Okay, finish the line art for the bottom things. I'm just missing one panel, which I actually have to draw still. Then I can start doing the lettering and the color, and it's done. Man, if I manage to finish 2 comics in a single year, it'll be a fucking success for me.
Why not free comic?
I'm not Reese.
Clearly, the Latino upbringing is not enough. You should have had an Asian upbringing.
Oh. Bro, I have ADHD. What do you want from me?
A lot, but let's work on the ADHD first.
I really need to get my pills before the end of the year, because by the end of the year is when I'm gonna have to do the more heavy stuff. For work, I mean.
Oh, Lucas, maybe you should just concentrate. Simple. Work hard, think hard, concentrate hard.
You do know that is basically like saying...
maybe one day you too could.
God damn it. Bro, you know that's like saying, oh, you should just stop being poor!
Yeah. Just stop being poor, Lucas.
Like, have you considered being poor? Like, have you stopped?
Have you considered getting a better job? One that actually pays you?
Basically. Feather's asking, so you take meds, Lucas? Yes, I take meds for depression and ADHD. I've been taking my depression meds, but getting my ADHD meds is a little bit too... How do I put this? A little bit too expensive.
I used to take my medication.
And then it was making you worse.
But it made me feel worse. And the doctors refused to fucking help, so I was like, well, what's the point?
Basically, your doctors were like, so have you considered being happy?
No, they were like, have you considered going to the fucking mental house again? I'm like, no. Why would I consider that? The first time was fucking degrading as was. And even then, it's like, well, try this medication. How does it make you feel? Nothing? Maybe I should double it. What's that? You're feeling sleepy? You're not getting enough sleep. Here's medication to help you sleep. Bro,
Nah.
I'm sleeping too much. I sleep for like 10 hours a day. I want to sleep less. Maybe we should double your medication. Clearly you're not sleeping enough. Like, bruh.
Yeah. Man, that reminds me of the first pills I got for depression. They actually made me feel better and like be a lot more active and like have a much better control of my emotions. But it would make me like by 10 p.m. I was falling asleep.
Yeah, you remember when we used to do workshops and sometimes I would be falling asleep during them?
Yeah.
That was because of the medication.
Right. And the issue, like, I wouldn't have minded just that because I was technically sleeping earlier and waking up earlier. But the issue is that every time I woke up, I would have like a fucking anxiety attack or panic attack. Like, as soon as I was waking up, it would be like, like that kind of waking up.
Yeah.
And it made me not want to wake up, ironically. You know? It's like, how ironic.
This says pills are not the answer to everything. Well, you are correct in that. They are not the answer. They are the guidance to a road to the answer. So if you're not actively changing your lifestyle as you are taking your pills, then you're not actually helping yourself. The problem is I'm stuck in a situation where I can't change anything, and I kind of have to suffer through what I'm going through for the foreseeable future. And taking pills for me is like, well, it just numbs me to everything. It's like, well, cool, I guess. And I feel sick all the time. Fucking great. Every time I start coughing, I was having like nausea and I wanted to puke. You remember? And yeah, like you're just constantly feeling like that. You can't draw, you can't do anything.
Nah. In my case, my ADHD meds work like a charm.
Yeah,
like
the first depression meds that I had worked like a charm. The whole reason my porn account exists is because they worked like a charm.
Right.
I basically stopped caring about ruining my reputation. And I was like, I'm not gonna get a job anyway. Fucking who cares? Like, I'm not getting a job in the industry anymore. Like, I am so blackpilled on the fucking industry that I'm not gonna even fucking bother. So it's like, well, I'm just gonna start drawing what I want to draw. Because before my reservations were like, I don't want to leave that digital
be associated with it.
Yeah, that because my name's gonna be fully associated with it. I'm like, well, now I don't give a shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but you've seen me, like, how much I can work with my ADHD meds.
Yeah.
And I find it funny because people are saying, like, people who don't have ADHD have, like, a reaction to them that is like, okay, I'm super fucking energized and I can't sleep for like 10 days and shit like that. And I'm just like, I washed the dishes and sat down to draw without checking my phone.
Well, the thing is, like, there was some medication. There was some medication that gave me a lot of fucking energy. The problem is, it was physical energy. I need mental energy.
Yeah.
I was exhausted mentally, but physically I could not fucking calm down.
Yeah.
So, like, I was always perpetually stuck in this mode where I was, like, moving my legs, like, tapping my feet, just constantly fucking dancing. Because I have no way to expel my energy. But mentally I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
So, that was fucking pointless.
Yeah. I got my ADHD meds work like a charm, but I need to get a new batch.
Yeah. Ironically, I went to the psychologist because I was like, I think I have ADHD. Can you guys check? And they gave me pills that brought out every single fucking symptom of ADHD instead.
Okay.
Like that fucking physical energy and like the tapping of feet. Like I couldn't sit still, and apparently that's one of the ADHD like symptoms. Where you just can't fucking sit still. So that was brought on by the fucking meds. Like I couldn't fucking sit still at all. Like I even had to like use my bike like a lot more just so I could expel that energy. Because again, I couldn't sleep. My legs would constantly shudder. Like I would get spasms because my legs couldn't calm down.
Right.
Like, I now also like I've learned what restless leg syndrome is. It is not you just shuffling your legs constantly. It's not you not being able to calm down your legs. It's spasms. It's really weird fucking spasms that can happen at any moment. And I feel like if I kept taking that medication, I would have developed that.
Right.
Where I just get really violent leg spasms every now and then. Because that's what was happening when I was trying to lie down and relax. So yeah, Feverdust, meds aren't everything. Sometimes they can fuck up your brain.
Yeah.
So like I am like you now. I just suffer with my brain. I just have to suffer. But I think like because I was taking my meds and stuff, I can't process depression the same way anymore. It just fucking happens and my body just kind of shuts down. But some of the feelings I used to feel don't actually happen anymore.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just kind of useless. So I guess the meds did do some permanent damage in how I process things.
Lovely.
Hendrik says, I just have to suffer. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment and say how much you suffer daily. What's your job? How much do you hate your boss? How much do you want to kill your boss? How much do you want to kill your boss's boss? Please, let us know so we can ignore it.
Would you like to sign my petition?
Would you like to sign my petition? Thank you, Dorset.
Jeez, thank you. that caught me off guard. Thank you.
Now please tell us, what kind of job do you work? How much do you want to kill your boss? Dorset is subscribed.
Thank you for subscribing for 29 months.
Yeah. What is it? 7 more months.
Huh?
It's 3 years at this point.
Yeah. Jeez.
Whoever this says it, if I just be depressed so and such, yeah, but additionally a bodily health issue and old world mentality parents. Yeah. I guess the internet kind of shifted a lot of mentality. I'm technically like an old world mentality person, I suppose. Not as much as my parents or grandparents, but still, I guess I'm more conservative than others. Still here, Lucas? Okay.
Yeah. Why?
I didn't see any movement from you for a bit, so I thought something happened.
No, I'm just struggling with this panel because I don't really know what I want to do with it.
Okay. Dorset says, spend money on my cats instead of pills.
That also works.
Hendrik says, Hologround LLC does not endorse nor condone the killing of bosses and cannot be held legally responsible for any such actions by third-party actors associated with the stream. We do, however, find it extremely hilarious.
I need to write something for that you just said, right? Gonna have to write something down for it to not come bite us in the ass. I had to write something down for it.
It's fine, just add Minecraft to everything. It's a legal loophole.
It is not illegal. It doesn't work in a court of law, Alec.
It does. Saul Goodman told
According
me
to
so.
who?
He assured me it'll all be good.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the comic for the moment. I'm gonna try and write and sketch down that panel off stream at some point. If I can actually end up with something that I like.
Don't give up now, Lucas. You have to finish it this stream. Remember?
I forgot I was doing this, Ogurikan. But I'm gonna stop there. I don't have to finish it now.
That's what you keep saying to yourself every fucking year. I don't have to try and
Look!
finish this now. I can finish it in the next 5 years.
Look, only because the first comic I
Man,
finished in
I
5 years.
can't believe I can't fucking start this comic. I wonder what's stopping me. Anyway.
Myself! But
Wow.
I'm almost
Wow,
done
those horses are not gonna train themselves, Alec. They need me as their trainer. I have to be there for my horses. I think my horse keeps being depressed for some reason. It's mood down, mood down, mood down all the way. I don't know why.
It's right
It
shower
just
for a
happens.
reason.
I don't even need to name her. Everybody knows it's Rice Shower. Whatever this says, and I got 0 thanks for helping them out with minuscule tech-related stuff. Well, you see, since you're family, it's expected of you to help them with everything. It doesn't matter. You're expected to help them. They fucking raised you, didn't they? That means you owe them your life forever.
Oh, I'm die. Thank you forever.
Oh, I'm die. He says, I raised myself, to be honest. You're the pick yourself up by your own bootstraps kind of guy, huh?
That gives them even more of a reason. They're like, "Ow, but we gave you enough freedom as you were growing up, huh? So you should help us."
Yeah.
Heather says, otherwise I'd be an asshole.
Just like me.
You could be an asshole like all the cool kids.
I use public toilets and I piss on the seats. I walk around in the summertime saying, how about this heat? I need to learn that fucking monologue he does towards the end.
Or is extracted entirely and added to your soundboard.
Yeah. Goes a little bit too long. Just
slightly. Why did OBS movies? What the fuck?
It was me, Barry. I move OBS slightly to the side each time, so that you don't notice it. But eventually it
Seems
hits
like
you.
it.
It was me, Barry.
Oh no! When you time travel back to September 10th, 2001, but you low-key forgot what you were about to tell everyone, so you just...
Yeah. I like the meme where it's like, oh yeah, you see, you travel back in time on September 11th to prevent the disaster. However, plot twist, you're on a plane. So what are you drawing?
I'm choosing a pose in Pinterest.
What are you selling?
What are you buying? Why are you selling?
Speaking of, apparently they got David Hayter, the voice of Solid Snake for Deponia Doomsday.
What?
Yeah, the game starts and you play as old Rufus, and you don't know it's old Rufus yet. But I was like, why does this guy sound like David Hayter? Did they get David Hayter for the game? And I look it up. Yeah, they got David Hayter just for that fucking part.
Okay. Huh. So he plays Rufus in there?
He plays Rufus for like a tiny bit in the beginning.
Okay.
Rufus
has Snake's voice. Eventually.
Yeah, well, no, he just at some point he clears his throat, and his voice goes back to normal.
Okay. What's Feather saying?
Oh, Pinterest. Aha. When he said "oh hi," I just imagined Konata doing that "aha" thing where she laughs at Kagumi.
Play. Papaya.
Papaya. I'm being real, I kind of like this game so far, way more than the others.
Really? Is that different?
This one's time travel related.
Okay.
Where you're actually manipulating time as you're doing stuff. You're constantly going back in time, and you have. And the thing is, once you do that, well, all your progress gets undone, so you kind of have to do it again.
Okay.
Stuff like that. So you kind of have to make sure to do all the things that you want to do, and then you turn back time. And only a set few people remember, because apparently, like, you have to do. You have to have like a specific kind of hat, which is like a tinfoil hat, but it's like lined with straw as well. And then you're not affected by the time stream. You actually remember everything.
Okay.
So only a couple of characters remember that, and apparently Rufus had some kind of brain surgery. he has a lead plate in his head, and apparently he also has straw in there as well that you didn't know about. But yeah,
how does it connect to the previous one? So he's alive, I guess.
This takes place before the first game, but he basically kind of dreams the whole thing, the entirety of the 3 games, like a prophecy. So in the beginning, where he's old Rufus, he basically blows up the pony at the end, and then time goes back. And you're back on Deponia before the first game, where he's trying to do something that was referenced in the first game. Also, a couple of things happen that establish what happened to some characters before the first game. Like, if you remember, there was a character called Lottie, who basically is this huge burly guy, but he's trying to be a woman. And I mean that where he's gonna talk normally. He's like in a very burly voice, and then he's gonna I'm in. You know, he's gonna do that. Yeah. And you get to see him before that, and apparently he was this really manly dude. You know, the type who's really insecure about being manly. So he's like overcompensating for everything. And he's talking to Tony, your ex-girlfriend, in a bar. And he's basically berating you, Rufus.
Okay.
Saying that, well, Tony's so much better and she deserves more, like someone like him. And she keeps telling him to fucking stop. He doesn't stop. And eventually a fight breaks out where it's implied that she fucking rips his dick off and his beard.
Okay.
Because he stumbles out of the bar in a fucking dress with his beard ripped off. And he's holding his fucking junk and just falls down.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Feather says, and then the finished work will be posted on Tumblr.
Funny enough, I still have my Tumblr.
I still have mine, but I never posted it again on it. But yeah, I don't know what that's a reference to. In reference to.
Maybe he's talking about you.
Me?
Dosha says he has the fry defense. But yeah, at the moment, Rufus basically remembers all the stuff that happened in the other games. But he thinks he dreamed it.
Oh no.
So, time has been, like, rewound. But he's like, he thinks it's all a dream, and he's kind of like telling it to Tony. He also meets the fucking time traveling professor that has the time machine, and it's like a fucking truck with like a wind up key, you know, like the engine wind up.
Yeah, yeah.
And as you do it, it'll propel you backwards. And you can keep doing it, and it will always bring you to the same point. And right now, you need to do stuff so that Tony's glasses don't fucking break, because apparently some kind of pink elephant keeps breaking them.
Okay.
Yeah, some pink ghostly elephant. He's on the cover of the game.
Fuck are those games?
I think it's just somebody in a pink elephant costume trying to sabotage whatever you're trying to do.
Okay. Feather says indeedy, but I don't know why specifically Tumblr.
Because it's dead.
Is it in reference of using Pinterest?
Yeah.
But a lot of people use Pinterest.
And they all suck.
Oi,
They suck.
I'm using
because-
Pinterest!
And guess what, Lucas?
Fuck off!
I think it says on the tin. You suck. You know what they say in my culture, Lucas? If you
What?
sneeze right after a statement, it means it's true. Thank you. Thank you, Lucas.
I was about to say some really, really, really bannable thing. Because I feel a sneeze coming up.
Okay, Lucas.
Some really bannable things.
It's okay, Luke. You should say them. What's the worst that could happen?
We get banned. It gets added to my digital footprint. People never let me forget about it.
Yeah, what's so bad about that?
I can never get commissions again.
What's so bad about that?
I need money.
So you know, you have
Yes!
a job. That's
Yeah,
not-
but I have to pay $200 on a Lucina figure that I already pre-ordered.
Yeah. What's the issue?
That if I don't get commissions, I can't pay for it. Well, I can, but with my actual money and not commission money.
Ah, your actual money. Tell me about this actual money of yours and where you keep it. You can trust me. I won't tell anybody.
I know you wouldn't tell anybody. You would take it yourself first.
Exactly. You understand?
You would be like, it used to be there.
Yeah, I can confirm it used to be there.
Well, where is it now? It's in my pocket.
Where is it now, Alec? I don't know. I don't know. Could be
I don't
halfway across
know.
the world right now.
Ah. Also, I could never post this thing to fucking Tumblr
Why not?
because it's Punko.
Oh,
And she's
I'm
basically
I'm
she
sure
has a lolly design.
I'm sure she used to be on Tumblr before.
Probably.
She seems the type of unknown. Crazy feminine. Just like Pippa.
I doubt Pippa had a Tumblr.
She did.
She did.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is that surprising to you?
I don't know. It doesn't seem like the place that people would frequent.
Why do you think that?
Well, a lot of the people, the Twitter people, used to be on Tumblr for the most part,
Yeah.
and people hate Twitter.
So a lot of people hated Tumblr, and they were still on Tumblr.
You know what I'm trying to get at.
You gotta remember her quote-unquote previous life, Lucas. She was the typical Tumblr girl.
Ah, yes, her previous life.
Yeah.
The Austrian painter.
The owl.
the Austrian painter. Oh, you're talking her previous digital life. Okay, sorry. Oh, got confused.
The owl.
Are we allowed to say the name of the Austrian painter on Twitch?
Oh, Hitler?
Never mind.
I don't know, Lucas. There's a lot of Austrian painters. Are you talking about the funny mustache man, Hitler?
Yes, I was talking about the funny mustache man, Alec.
Ah, I see you've read our previous episode title.
Yes, no, because I was gonna ask, because I found it funniest. I just remember that video where they call Cleo, which like people in Sleepy are just trying to call Sakan, and then they just randomly call Cleo, and she's like, "Do you have any other questions about Hitler?" And she's like, "No. Do you want to talk about Hitler?" And she's like, "No. It's because every time you call me, it's because you have a question about Hitler."
Yeah. Perfectly reasonable to call a historian about historical facts. I don't see a problem.
And then I think she asked like, "What was Hitler's favorite tea?" And Cleo's like, "I was gonna make a joke, but I can't say it on stream." Feather says, "Thanks for calling him Austrian." Nice. My dog decided that he wants pets now.
Yeah, that happens.
At treat time, even though he knows it's time. Even though he knows I'm talking to a funny box. Ah. 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 Ugh. Well, I'm ready to end it here. You're finished with the current one?
Yeah.
This time I actually want to go eat.
Actually, no. I'm not finished. Forgot the eye glare. 1 second.
The what?
I need the eye glare.
Oh.
I keep forgetting to do that on some of them.
Eye glare. Talon away. Look at that. I'll probably sit down and draw more panko tomorrow.
Okay. If you
Panko.
say so. Why am I naked? Why was everything I drawn in naked?
People's favorite loot tuber.
Yeah. And Ocean's got a nice kitty.
Today.
I'm just looking for the stream chat images.
Oh, cute.
And he's got a cat block.
Budok.
Yeah, well, guess we'll end it here. I'll go eat as well.
Okay. Of course, in his image, as we talk about food, is my fucking oguri cup.
Yeah. I decided not to say anything, but it is there.
It is there.
Anyway, thank you everybody for watching and listening to our, well,
Crazy ramblings.
I guess mostly my trauma dumping. We'll see you again on Saturday. Probably.
Maybe.
If Lucas doesn't dip. Right,
I think
Lucas?
it might have D&D.
Okay. Well, if he does, then he does. In any case, if not Saturday, then Sunday for more Fear and Hunger Suffering. Because the last one went so well. Anyway.
It went great.
Yeah, make sure to watch the VOD I edited. I edited it and added a couple of effects to Becky screaming. It was funny. Anyway.
It was hilarious.
See you again next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.